Welcome back to another college football syllabus video. Let's kick off our matchup previews with Ole Miss and Tulane. Why is this game important? This is a rematch. Last time around, however, the head coaching situations were completely different. This time around, Lane Kiffin will not be there for Ole Miss after all the drama that's transpired, and Tulane head coach, now the head coach of UF, will be there. How each team can win this matchup. In the first time around, Ole Miss, explosive plays. Tulane's defensive backs are supposed to be one of its strengths, but last time they played, Ole Miss did anything and whatever they wanted, especially after the catch. They had enormous amount of explosive plays. Then, third down efficiency. Same situation. Tulane normally a solid third down defense, but in that first matchup, Ole Miss needed and got basically every third down they wanted. And lastly, Ole Miss controlled the tempo. When you get third downs and convert them to first downs, you keep the ball and the tempo stays in your favor. They already have the blueprint from the first game. Ole Miss just needs to do it again. Tulane, on the other hand, their left guard was not in the game the first time they played. This time the entire line is there, and they need to protect Ratliff. He was rattled. He was getting hit everywhere and anywhere possible the first time around. This time around, they'll need to do a better job protecting, because as long as he has the ball in his hands, if he can make plays, that's their biggest chance to win this game. They also have to establish the run. In order to take the pass rush off the passing game, the run game has to be efficient and keep Ole Miss off the field. And lastly, they have to force turnovers. They're 12th in interception. Last time around, however, Ole Miss wide receivers caught anything and everything they wanted. And lastly, one of the biggest weaknesses to this Tulane team is the 123rd ranked penalties. They have to clean that up. If they can limit their penalty yardage to maybe under 40, then they'll have a good chance to do that. They have a pretty good offense. Tulane definitely has a chance to pull this upset off. However, I do think Ole Miss will win this game. And the sole reason is the players seem to have rallied with the coaches and each other that stayed. They're ready. They want to prove themselves that it wasn't just about Lane Kiffin. It's about them. Whereas Tulane, they still have their head coach, which is great. But this whole double, I'm supporting Tulane, I'm supporting UF, is a little odd. I'm not sure how young kids are going to react to that. It's possible they show up to the game. It's possible they can win the game. They're certainly talented. I'll go ahead and say maybe 40-60. I'm leaning towards Ole Miss.